evening and welcome. We're closing day 3 on such a beautiful note. Your clothes this evening, Anavla, were just so beautiful. And here we have with us Miss Vidya Balan, who is a supporter and a friend. And if you'd like to say a few words in your support.
For starters, I just want to say not a supporter, a lover of Anavala's work. I think, I got exposed to Anavala's work 3-4 years ago. And
4 years ago, and Vidya, you were the first one to, for the first celebrity from Bollywood to wear the sari as well.
right. So, I was just so fascinated because I love cottons, I love linen. And here was someone who was actually using natural textiles, making it look so cool, making it so aspirational, therefore, because I think we'd gotten used to wearing a lot of machine-made fabrics. And that's never excited me. But when I saw this, I fell in love instantly. And I've seen her work over the past few years. I wanted to come last year for her show, but couldn't make it. So I'm so glad to be here just to see firsthand, because seeing it on the ramp is another joy. And the way she'd done it, there was, I think, simplicity. And hers are probably the coolest garments ever. They are sexy. They're wearable, they're easy, they're effortless. And I think we need a lot more Anavalas in the country. That's what I'd say. But there is just one of her, and there will be just one of her.
It must feel amazing to have a friend and a lover of your brand say such wonderful things.
No,
about
and
you.
sorry, before I give the mic to her, the colors, because they're all natural dyes. The colors are so, they just call out to me. I literally, if I could go into that room and rob some of those clothes. I was sitting with Ashwini Iyer Tiwari and we kept looking at it. And then I said, when are you going to the store? I said, I'm going before you. So I think it's really amazing what she's doing, and more power to her. And she is her best brand ambassador. Because she espouses everything that her clothes stand for. I saw her in canvas shoes on the ramp. It doesn't get cooler than that. I absolutely love it. And
Thank you.
Congratulations on a great show.
Congratulations. We're going to open the floor to questions for Anavala and for Vidya.
I just have a question for you, for Anavala, that the way the saris were draped on the ramp was very different. Especially, I don't know, I wanted to ask you what exactly was there on the back where you had, something very different about the way it was draped.
So as I was telling you that the inspiration behind how I put this collection together was Sapa. Every household there is full of baskets. And those baskets they make with their own hands from the material which is available around them, which is bamboo and rattan. And they're so craftfully, so tastefully, beautifully made. They used it for carrying food around, for storing grains, for everything and anything. And they wear mostly shirts, trousers, and they cover it, layer it, and put a lot of belts around it. I use the same basket to create this drape.
There was a basket inside the drape.
Yes.
Oh, that was really interesting.
You could also carry a handbag like that. Just make sure it has a zip.
Are there any other questions? I'm going to walk across. Please don't help.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Melody and I'm with LFW. So my question to both of y'all is, what do you think of LFW as a platform for emerging talent?
The first day of LFW, which is mostly Gen Next, and the kind of efforts they've made, we just saw a circular design competition this time, which they've done. So lots of new initiatives which they bring about for new designers to participate, to show their talent, and then they're selected for runways and for awards. I think it's a brilliant platform.
I think she's pretty much said it all, but I do think it's a brilliant platform, especially for people, who think out of the box. This gives them an easy access. Once you've gotten here, then the way forward is easier. So I think it is great.
आपकी अगर बात करिए तो आप किसको फॉलो करते हैं?
Can you hear me? Yeah. फैशन के हिसाब से आप पूछ रहे हो
जी
कि
हाँ।
जनरली
फैशन के साथ
मैं सिर्फ अपने आप को फॉलो करती हूँ और कोई मेरे आगे रहे तो मुझे अच्छा ही नहीं लगता. Thank you.
Vidya, the way you've draped your sari is really interesting. As in, who draped it for you? You did it yourself, or
My stylists who wore what when.
Okay.
That's Pranay and Shaunak. Shout out. So they draped it for me.
okay?
I have no idea of how to do these things. I stand there, like a rock, and then they do whatever they wanted to me. I'm kidding. But yeah, they're great at what they do. Thank you.
Thank you so much and wish you both the best. Wonderful. So if you can tell us a little
Thank
bit what
you.
it felt like walking.
First of all, congratulations on having an amazing show. Needless to say, the clothes are so beautiful. Also, my association with Payal, we go long back. We met each other 5 years ago, and I was a pest, and I told her, I have to walk for you. And I was waiting for this opportunity, and it's like a dream come true for me, and I couldn't be happier. And the best thing is it's Payal's birthday. It's such an auspicious day, and this is my first Lakme Fashion Week walk, and it's with her. So I feel really grateful and thankful. So thank you. Personal, casual and saris and lehengas, actually. I really, really feel nowadays everybody is quite aware as to what they should dress as. And so they are all very well turned out. But if you ask me, my favorite, like somebody, a style icon that I look up to is Audrey Hepburn, Catherine Hepburn. And in India, Rekha ji. I love saris. I'm a Bengali. I have grown up on saris. So yeah, they'd be my absolute favorites. Yes. I don't know, maybe a leggings and a tee and a high-waisted pants with a crop, or skirts. I love wearing skirts and stockings with boots. So yeah, depends on I think you should dress up according to the occasion. Wearing a denim and a tee to a wedding is not cool. So you should wear a sari or a lehenga, and so on and so forth. So. जी मैं बहुत ज़्यादा नर्वस थी. मैं स्टेज पे ठीक थी, बट शो से पहले और उसके बाद में मैं बहुत शिवर कर रही थी. एंड आई गेस इट हैपन्स बिकॉज एज अ परफॉर्मर यू यूज टू डांसिंग और सिंगिंग और एक्टिंग, सो देयर इज एन एक्टिविटी दैट यू डू. हियर you just have to kind of, she gave me a tip right before I walked. She said, romance the camera. Forget about everything else. Look at the camera and romance. So I tried following her instruction. I don't know how successful I was, but it helped. कुछ कुछ नहीं, focus and try to look nice and graceful, and yeah, that's it.
How did you guys feel walking for Ghazal today?
Do you want to go first?
Go for it.
When I think the outfit was pulled out, Arpit, her brother, came home and he just pulled out the outfit and I saw it, and I think it completely resonated with I think who I am, and thank you so much Ghazal, because बहुत सुंदर आपके कपड़े हैं और मुझे लगता है कि आप शायद बहुत ही खूबसूरत इंसान भी हैं क्योंकि आप इतनी खूबसूरती से अपने कपड़ों को बनाती हैं. And you have to be really beautiful from inside to be able to make those kind of outfits that people really love. And I have not heard of anybody today backstage saying that, everybody has gone on and said, itne sundar kapde hain. Even like to feel this outfit has been really pretty. I think to wear it in a Bombay, in a setting in Bombay जहाँ बहुत गर्मी और humidity होती है, to be able to bring this kind of a kapda, just feels really nice for the skin. So I thank you so much that you made us feel so comfortable. I think we were very comfortable on stage and that was evident. So thank you.
Ghazal, I think your clothes should be actually called Ghazal because they're so poetic. They're so layered and they're just stunning. And me personally, this is my style, man. This is my vibe. I mean, like just folding up the sleeves. And we were just discussing, this is such an apt dress to wear for like an afternoon brunch here in sweltry Mumbai or the chill of Chhattarpur Farm. So I think we've nailed it. So thank you, Ghazal. Thank you for Athiba. Thank you.
Akriti and Sukriti, we'd love to hear from you.
No, Akriti is going to talk for a while. And then Sukriti.
We have 2 mics, so you don't even have to share.
Okay. Yeah. So you start.
So basically, our collection, like you see, it's made in organic cotton. So the cotton is made out of milk and soya bean, actually. So it's a very, it's a really breathable fabric. And the whole point was to actually put festive wear into, put cotton up there in festive wear. You know, the whole idea of using like richer fabrics, it was like to actually bring cotton into wedding wear, festive wear. So you see, the concept of the entire show was everyone walking down the ramp were actually Baratis walking. And finally, Kriti actually depicts a bohemian bride, a contemporary bride of today. So that's what the whole concept of the brand is, to basically have cotton in festive wear, where you can dress it up and dress it down, whether it's a wedding or it's a puja, or it's quite, it's something that you can wear everywhere.
So you can swirl and twirl in your ghagras and shararas. So yeah, so it's meant to party all night.
Okay, it has pockets, if you wanted to know what they were discussing. It has pockets. Well, firstly, I want to thank all of you for being here today. Thank you so much for making time and really encouraging new talents. 6 Degree, Lakme Fashion Week, I think you guys are fantastic. Before I speak about the designers, I want to say there are 4 such talented designers here. Actually, 5, 6, 5. Okay, there are lots of talented designers right here. But I think when I look at each one's collection, it is so different from one another. And it just goes to show that there's so much talent and so much variety in this country still waiting to be explored. So hats off to us. Apart from that, Akriti and Sukriti, I have worn their clothes in the past and I have enjoyed wearing them thoroughly. I am very, very fond of Sukriti. I've worked with her a couple of times in the past and I have genuinely enjoyed her styling. And today I'm so happy that she not just styled me, but I'm wearing one of her own and walking for both of them. So thank you so much. And I hope you all enjoy your summer weddings because this is definitely meant for that. I have literally run on the ramp and I've not felt like, oh my God, ye to bahut bhari hai, abhi gir jaungi. So that's a great feeling, and I think that's how every bride, and actually every bridesmaid needs to feel that way because we do more work than the actual bride. So thank you.
Hi, everybody. I think, like he said, that's a beautiful brand name to have, Caste No Bar, and the feeling behind it is beautiful, and especially in a country like India, where caste is such a problem and it's such a torture for most people. I think in fashion, at least, break that norm and break that rule. And I think along with that, the other norm that they have broken is that they've made really comfortable Indian prints in different silhouettes. And I think as Indian women, especially me of late, since I've come into my 20s, I'm like, I want to wear more Indian things. But I just want them to be more comfortable and wearable in my daily life, which I think a lot of designers are doing nowadays, and Caste No Bar is definitely doing it. So I'm in love with my outfit, and I'm really happy to be here. 6 degrees. Woohoo!
We'd love to hear from all you beautiful women. Geeta, you may start. Could you tell us about what it felt like and what being beautifully strong means to you, and how it felt walking the ramp for a collaboration between the two?
सबसे पहले तो मेरा ये फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस था रैंप वॉक करना, और हालांकि कुश्ती के मैदान में जाती हूँ तो इतना घबराहट नहीं हुई, लेकिन रैंप शो के लिए ज़रूर घबराहट महसूस हुई और बहुत ही अच्छा लगा सभी से मिलकर के, सभी जो मॉडल्स हैं और सभी इंस्पायरिंग हैं, मैं नहीं, सभी की सभी जितने भी महिलाएं, जितने भी लड़कियां हैं। और रीना जी के लिए मैं कहना चाहूँगी कि स्पेशली हरियाणा से बिलोंग करती हैं, ये रीना जी भी गांव से आती है हरियाणा के, और हरियाणा के गांव से निकल कर के इस मुकाम तक ये पहुंची हैं, तो ये एक बहुत ही बड़ी बात है। जिस तरह मेरे पिता ने हमें पहलवानी के लिए इतना मेहनत किया और इस मुकाम तक पहुंचाया, उतना ही मुझे लगता है रीना जी ने मेहनत किया होगा। और दूसरा, मैं कोरकोल कंपनी जो बोर्न एंड ब्यूटी है उसके लिए उसको भी मैं बधाई देती हूँ कि उन्होंने मुझे भी इसके साथ में जोड़ा क्योंकि ये इनर स्ट्रेंथ के साथ साथ, क्योंकि इनर स्ट्रेंथ सबसे ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि इनर स्ट्रेंथ नहीं होगी, हेल्थ नहीं होगी तो बाहर की ब्यूटी का मतलब नहीं रहता है। तो उसके साथ में इन्होंने, इसीलिए मेरा आने का भी यही मकसद था इस रैम्प शो पर। और मैं सभी को धन्यवाद कहना चाहती हूँ कि मुझे इस रैम्प शो में मुझे बुला करके एक अलग से फैशन की दुनिया में भी दिखाया। थैंक यू रीना जी, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू। आपका यही अवतार देखकर आई थिंक सब लोग आश्चर्यचकित हुए होंगे आई थिंक।
Thank you, thank you.
First of all, I've always loved Eka, and I've not had the opportunity to wear Eka lots, but I've constantly sort of pestered my stylist to get me Eka in many occasions, because I really love the uniqueness that sort of Reena brings in the clothes and the design and the fabric and the texture, and I'm a big fan of textures, not only in clothes but otherwise, and I think it's so ethereal. And you feel really beautiful once you put on these clothes. And I'm not just saying this. I loved. Yesterday when we were doing the trial, I was really, I wanted to wear all of them, you know. And it's a great, I mean, I'm really honored to actually collaborate with her. And I'm so glad that she actually called me. And she told me that Tili is going to walk as well. And I've always been a huge admirer of the unique talent, but also the strength that Tilotoma brings. She's one of those actors that I've known for years. She's a senior from college in Delhi, and she's always, made a mark with the kind of worldview and politics and everything that she represents, and it's truly, truly inspiring. So I was more than happy to be actually doing this with you, Tili, and also, today I got to know that Geeta Phogat is going to be here, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited to meet you. And thank you for sharing the ramp, you know, the little bit space also. And all three of you, I think, in different walks of life, in different professions and careers, you all sort of are so accomplished, but you stand by the merit of your work, and you're constantly striving to go in a direction that can only enrich not only your work, but other people, and constantly inspire other women. So thank you, and I'm truly, truly, truly grateful to be here. Thank you.